A Metropolitan Police officer is being investigated after a mother was wrongfully arrested for bus fare evasion, according to a police watchdog. The Independent Office for Police Conduct says the officer is being investigated for potential criminal offenses related to racially aggravated assault and false imprisonment. The officer is also being investigated for potential breaches of the police standards of professional behavior at the level of a gross misconduct. The officer under investigation will be interviewed under criminal caution in due course, according to the IOPC. It comes after a mother was filmed being restrained and handcuffed in Croydon in July, with inspectors suspecting her of fare evasion. Footage of the incident, in which her child can be heard crying in the background while being consoled by a female officer, went viral on social media. In the video, the woman is heard shouting, "What the hell? What are you doing? What the fuck is going on?" as her arms are held behind her back. Police were at the scene to support transport for London ticket inspectors as part of a pre-planned operation to tackle fare dodging. The Metropolitan Police later said that the woman did have a valid ticket and acknowledged the incident had been distressing for her and her child. They also said the woman did not provide her ticket as she got off the bus and when spoken to by a TfL inspector, a police community support officer, and lastly, by a police officer, she continued to walk away and did not provide her ticket for inspection. The Metropolitan Police later referred itself to the IOPC. IOPC Regional Director Mel Palmer said, "The decision to conduct a criminal investigation is not something we take lightly, and was made after careful consideration of the material we have gathered to date, including liaison with the Crown Prosecution Service, CPS. It's important to emphasize that this development does not necessarily mean that criminal charges or disciplinary proceedings will follow. At the conclusion of the investigation, we will decide whether to refer a file of evidence to the CPS for a charging decision, and also decide whether any officers should face disciplinary proceedings." The IOPC says the investigation will look into the actions of the police officer and staff during their interactions with the woman and her son. It will include looking into the decision to arrest the woman, whether the force used was reasonable, necessary, and proportionate, whether the woman and her son were treated differently because of their race, and whether the woman was treated differently because of her sex. The IOPC says it has reviewed the evidence, including body-worn camera footage and CCTV, taken accounts from the woman involved and police staff present, and will be speaking to TfL inspectors.